Hello, beautiful and handsome illuminators. It's a pleasure. It's absolutely a pleasure. I thank a lot of you guys for giving me, um, I don't know, one of the best days I've had in a while, just from a lot of the comments that have been coming in. So, newbies to the tribe, welcome. People who are still here, family, so happy to have you back. It's been a really interesting uh, day for me personally, and maybe this is like across the board for any of you guys. Um, it's interesting when I was I don't know, I kind of go back and forth about, you know, especially as I'm getting used to talking in front of a camera, how much I want to share, um, how much I'm comfortable with. I'm very much a Scorpio sun and Pluto, but I'm also a Gemini moon, Sag rising. So it's always a confliction for me. It's like I'm inherently held back and inherently very talkative and reflective, and it's important for me to do that for myself sometimes. And so I go back and forth about how much I want to reveal, but um, there was a lot of love. There was a lot of love that I needed today, and I thank you all, and I know that I'm sending that back in return to you. Um, it's interesting. It was my twin flame awakening and awareness, that really led me to this space of reading. I think in a lot of ways it led me on this journey. Um, and so I feel like, I'll just start off reading this and I'll get into the cards. um, but I think due to, I don't know, the influx of comments and that kind of energy around me today, perhaps could have led my twin to finally reach out, and he did. And it was exactly what I expected. I've been kind of reading these cards for a bit now, so it's like you can kind of tell where the piece is gonna fall. You don't know when it's gonna happen, but it just, when it happens that it's, or when it's happening, that it's happening. um and so it was like, exactly what I pictured, like, oh well, like, where you been, and I didn't reach out because you told me to give you space, man. We hadn't talked for like 6 months since Thanksgiving, around October, November of last year. But during that time, I had, discovered some things that, via premonitions, about a couple of my close people closest to me, in the realm of, betraying themselves to be loving toward me, but feeling different ways when I wasn't around, or trying to get people to influence the way they felt about me, even though I was nowhere around in the world. I had moved states away, but my energy was still influencing people to kind of go against me, and I kind of realized that through a random premonition last year, and it forced me to block and kind of just cut strings without explanation, just to people closest to me. Um, but so there's a lot. It's layered. But he didn't come at me that way, and I knew that. I knew it would be kind of a light kind of conversation, right? Kind of just like checking the temperature. But he let me know he had something big to tell me, and so I decided to, kid. That's, essentially my energy. As I get more comfortable in front of the camera, that'll come out more and more. But I'm still very much camera shy, and walk my way through this. But uh, I responded back when he said he had some big news. Yeah, I got some big news too. I'm pregnant. And I was just like laughing and giggling, just like, just like, because at least I wasn't in an accusatory or like a funny acting kind of energy. At least I could bring a sense of lightness, but yet I still felt a saying from not saying, but I still felt my spiritual team let me know, just make it short, short, light. And so he told me, and he laughed, he ha ha he, and he was like, well, the person that he chose, they're pregnant. That's what he announced to me. And I was like, wow. If I couldn't get any more psychic, like I threw that I'm pregnant for a jokey joke. But that was his, big news to me, after so many months. Um, and I congratulate them, and I pray that they have a wonderful life together. Um, and then I left it at that. And of course, he kept on with the stream of communication. How you doing? Like when you're gonna come out? Back to New York. And I let him know I'm not. I'm probably not. I'm probably not because it's now feels like a nostalgic energy that I just need to release, and I think we all need to release each other, right? um, so I'm gonna just say that to say that I wasn't even sure if I was ready to even come on here to give a reading because I was. It's really important for me to be authentic and just real, and I don't want anybody to feel like that I'm coloring my the reading through my emotions because I'm very much aware that it's not just about me. That this experience isn't just about me, and whether you're connected with a twin flame, whether you're connected to a high level soulmate, or connecting to, or drawing to, or manifesting to you, regardless of what it is, or whether you're just like in your state of just a self awareness and healing where it's like I'm in the era of exploring and awakening myself and awakening to myself. And I'm ready to give myself all those things that I was giving away to people. Um, because I feel like that's really the only way that you can call the lover that you truly desire is to love and care on yourself and give yourself that sense of space and calmness that you would want a lover to give to you. You have to give that to you. You have to give that to yourself first. Um, and so that's kind of the energy I'm in right now. Maybe, if you guys wanted it, I could give a more extensive kind of twin flame or my more extensive story of my own twin flame journey. If not, that's cool. I'm real good with holding shit to my chest too. So, but I really want to I'm going to jump into this reading for general love, right? For my general love singles out there, because whether you're on a twin flame journey or not, whether or not you are rejecting your twin flame or moving forward, or if you're keeping the space open while still exploring who you are, rather alone or being more or open to be more social again. I really just kind of want to see what spirit has to say, and I really am going to fight, any biases and whatever I see. I'm always going to call it like I see it, and it's going to be really interesting to see what I see. But we're going to do. I'm going to start with the Moonology cards. Actually, it's been a while. Um, but yeah, I was just really happy that I didn't feel triggered. I was really happy that I didn't feel sad. And the reason why I didn't feel sad because it was something that like pregnancy in the cars have been it's been in the cars for like months. Um, you know, unexpected pregnancies, divine masculine trying to figure out whether or not they're the father or whether or not there is a pregnancy. That's all been in the energy for like a really long time. And for me personally, like I'm just like, okay, if we're going that slow of pace as far as the time goes, like the cards have no time. The cards just reads timelines. And so, you know, um, it's time to move. It's time to move ahead, regardless of whoever comes into your life. Sometimes there's a pause. Sometimes there's like layovers. But whoever comes into your life, it cannot stop your path. It cannot stop you from moving forward. Like it really just makes you feel like Shiro, Harriet Tubman. Like it has nothing to do with what Harriet Tubman was fighting for, but just the is really just the action of moving forward on a goal to a vision, and whomever is around you that's not sharing that vision can compromise you. Like that's what I mean. That's the sort of Harriet Tubman connection I'm making there. Nothing more serious than that. Just the idea that you can't stop the movement forward for yourself, regardless of what people can give you or what they can't give you. Because we can shed light and give light to others, but we can't, right, make nobody drink. We can't, make things go our way, because our way is what we can control, what we do with ourselves. So there's no ill will. There's no there's no friction. There's no envy. There's none of that. Um, it's just it's always what it was genuine love. Um, but looking ahead, I'm curious to see um, for our general singles out there, what's the energy out there for us? All right, Father God, Mother Divine, please cover me, my collective, as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive today. Any ill will or evil eye or ill intent energy sent our way is immediately blocked or returned back to sender 1,000 times over. Bind it in their energy so they never harm anyone again. Thank you so much, Father and Mother. Yes. Okay. All right. Because it's time to take action. What is this? New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. And Aries energy is like that full energy, like taking that leap, you know? Not everybody's going to be ready to take that leap, but for you and your own personal message, it's time for you to continue trekking forward and taking the leap for your own personal elevation. Right? So I'm already feeling that. What other messages that my collective need to hear today? Thank y'all for hearing my speech. I know some of y'all only hang around for 6 minutes, but the people who need the people who are going to end up being my tribe are the ones that are going to get the messages that they need to get. Um, all right, Spirit. What message does my collective need to hear today? What message does my collective need to hear? Prosperity lies ahead. Stop for what? Stop for what? Prosperity lies ahead, not behind. It says, wait, hold on, 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 hold on. It says ahead. I mean, I say this, that was supposed to be like a strong point, but since it's blurred out, so you can't see it, since it's blurry, but it has quite the same impact. But prosperity lies ahead. New moon Taurus. What else does my collective need to hear today? What else does my collective need to hear today? You are so close to achieving your goal. You are so close to achieving your goal. It's gonna be personal. It's personal for everyone. Give me a spoon. I don't know what that means. Okay. Um, Seeing a lot of green already. So heart chakra, man. Manners of the heart, baby. Or things that call to your heart. Things that feel nurturing to you. Things that validate you. Because a new start is coming. New. Oh, look at that. Blended with a background there. A new start is coming. What was this other one? Time to give rather than take. And this is a new moon in Virgo. Okay. I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you're actually used to being the giver. You're actually used to people taking from you. Whether it be your energy, money, your influence, your physical, whatever it's been, you've been the one to kind of give. And you see her face, like this is she's carrying on herself. She's in her power, in her like space. She's carrying on herself, and she's open to the matters of the heart, but she's not going to put anybody above her, not anymore. It's time for people to be giving to you if you have been a giver, truly. um so all right, anything else, for my collective today? Okay. Don't let your past hold you back, regardless of what anybody else does, what anybody tries to say or put over you, or try to control you in any kind of way. Say better than that. Don't let your past hold you back. It's just the beginning of a story. Okay? Let's see. And a win-win outcome is in the forecast. All right. Let's do oracles here. I'm sorry, tarot. All right, let's go. Right. All right. Spirit, what does my collective need to know right now? What does my collective need to know right now? Temperance. All right, so balancing energies here. Um, yeah, I feel like you're really getting balanced collective right now through this period of like being in your own energy. I feel like a lot of things are kind of could be popping up right now to either test your energy, to kind of test to see to gauge a temperature. Um, mm, I feel like somebody's in a pressure cooker about something because I'm getting hot and I wasn't. Um, it's actually a pretty cool day for once today. Um, I almost feel like somebody, people may come in trying to test to see if you are who you say you are, or if you are where I don't know. Let's see. Justice. So something is being certainly balanced out here, and justice is a scale. So it's like whatever was in balance in the past is coming and finding its own balance. Um, if there's a judgment that you're waiting on, I feel like it's gonna come and go into your favor. Something's being balanced out here, um, and it definitely has to do with perhaps a King of Swords, someone that was a little aloof in and out, um, maybe not very expressive with emotions, maybe a little direct, a little cold. The world here. What chapter? Chapter you're closed. Um, the moon card fell on justice. So there's a lot. There's things that you can't see here that's coming through that's getting balanced out that you're not able to see. But it's going to open up a new chapter to you. It's going to open up a brand new world to you. It could definitely place you on a main stage as well, or this could also be like a any kind of platform with the world. The person that I feel like is that you are either connected to or could have been connected to could have been at a distance, or there could have been some differences between you guys. Yeah, there could have been some differences between you guys as far as like appearance, ethnicity, race, geography. Um, but I don't know. I feel like something is getting balanced out for you to really like shine and showcase and start a new uh, era. All right, we're loving that. All right, let's see. What else do we have for collective? What else do we have for my collective, my beautiful collective, my handsome collective, my Ace of Cups. Who's rolling on through here? Ace of Cups. All right. All right. So a new beginning and some feelings here. We'll get clarifiers. See what the hell's going on. Anything else for my collective? Okay. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like for my collective, it could be a couple of different ways. It's like you could have been diligently working on something collective um, after a period of feeling left out in the cold due to a situation, or somebody's feeling left out in the cold missing your attention. They could be out in the cold with somebody else that they are hanging with, chose, while you're just, do 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 working on yourself, right? Working on whatever it is that you want to flourish in the next era. Whether it's things that you're doing to yourself or things that you're kind of like exploring, playing with, building, establishing, um, or just like self, building and establishing yourself. Um, After being left out in the cold here. Okay, let's do my small tarot deck and get some clarifiers here. I do want to clarify. Let's see here. Temperance. Let's see here. What is being tempered here? Somebody could be tempering their emotions because I have the temperance right over Ace of Cups. So somebody could be really trying to like temper their emotions as it pertains to you. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're not able to see right now, but it's being balanced out. So let's see here. What is being tempered? Seven of Swords. Sneaky behavior, whatever was sneaky or hidden in the past. It's like as it pertains to love and as it pertains to um, balancing. I feel like you could just be balancing like these kind of characters that kind of existed in your life or in your world that just always are kind of trying to play some game over your head or behind your back as a way of control, as a way of controlling your love. Because I feel like a lot of you, here we go. Yeah, because a lot of you are earth angels. And people want your love. People, but they know they can't handle it the right, decent way because of their own inner battles. And so it's like they'll seek to control it in ways by seeking to control you. Um, but I feel like you've grown past that through your inner healing. And so it's like you can kind of just keep people where they are. Justice. Yeah. So justice twice. So, no spirit is involved. No spirit got your back. I say that very heavy with justice here twice. Things are getting balanced out specifically for you, and I think as it pertains to like the people that were kind of making their way in and out of your life and what they were able to have access to. Yeah, access. The access to you is just getting much more specific and particular. Um, because it's just there's no more of this. Everything has to be like in sun energy for you right now at this stage. Like everything has to be out in the open, out in the light bright of the sun as far as people's intentions and motivations. All right. It can't be any other way, right? All right. So let's see with the justice and the moon, what's hidden with the justice and the moon? What's hidden? What's hidden for my collective with the justice and the moon? What's hidden for my collective with the justice and the moon? Ooh. Magician. So I'm gonna get another clarifier on this one, especially when certain cards like this pop out. I need to know like what we're addressing because it can mean a ton of different type of things. But for you, collective, I feel like whatever it is that you're manifesting right now is you're keeping that to your chest. You're keeping it under the moon energy. As you balance things out, as you balance yourself out, as you kind of sharpen what it is that how you want to do it. Um, I feel like however it is that you go about doing it, you're gonna win. Don't doubt it. Don't be in your head too much about it. Don't doubt it. Don't be in your head too much about it. Hey, hey, hey. That's for the ride. Yeah, because it's gonna be your happiness. Oh my gosh! Hold up. 10 of Cups. It's gonna be whatever it is you're manifesting is going to be your all-in-round happiness. So keep going forward. You may have had to move or go or move away from something, but what you're walking toward is 10 of Cups, and somebody is there with you. It may not be exactly who you expected because this is the 10 of Cups. So it could be there's some room for surprises here. There could be some room for expectations here because universe got you, and God, Father, Mother, your angels, your spiritual crew. They want to make sure that whoever is coming to you is for you and available to you. There's some kids in the background too, yo. You could be having your own kids, your family, right? Whether it's the children you birth or children you adopt or foster or whatnot. There could be definitely some spiritual children here that are waiting to come for some of you out there. Um, but I feel like it really is, the lift off, the blast off here is you being in your own energy. It's like and finding such relaxation and pleasure from your own company and your own energy as you continue to build and give yourself the love and tender that you envision a lover to give you by giving it to yourself. Look at her. This is what leads you to that path, right? Oh, okay, yep. I didn't even. Okay, the sun's there. The sun. This is what leads you to the path. Ultimate happiness, sun energy. What do we say? Everything has to be out in the motherfucking sun. All right, nothing can be hidden in the moon anymore. We've been there, we've done that, we move forward, right? Anything that comes to the collective, they need to show their hand or there's no game, right? There's no play. There's no play. There's no playing. What else we got going on here? Whoo! A 6 of Cups past energy here. It's definitely trying to knock on your door. The past is trying to knock on your door, but you're holding your ground here, Queen of Pentacles, in your bag. All right, let's see here. Justice again. It's justice, baby. Moving forward. All right. Let's do the oracles here. Okay. Do the original, the OG oracle, my first oracle. They've been really blessing me. Like that Proud Thought video is courtesy of the original oracle video. So I have to keep using these. All right. So last minute energy. What does my collective need to know moving forward? What does my collective need to know moving forward? Spirit, what does my collective need to know moving forward? You want to come out or not? Somebody wants to give you a virtual hug because you run across their mind 24/7. So use that energy to transmute, darling. If people are paying, look, whew, one of the readers that I love and follow, Scorpio Intuition, she says, yeah, whatever you put your attention to is what grows. Whatever you put your attention to is what grows. So be very mindful of where you're putting your attention to at this point in this time, in this era of time that you're in, right? Because it's going to make a difference to the future. So, pe- people going to have you in their mind. And it just is what it is. In the past, maybe this could have been enough to kind of distract you or kind of pull you off, your trail. But use this energy for your good. Use this energy for your rise. Because you can feel that energy when somebody focuses that much on you. You can feel it in the same way that people can feel it when you put that same amount of mental energy into them, whether it's love, whether it's hate, whether it's whatever it is. Indifference really is the serum when it comes to certain relationships. If indifference is really the true opposite of love. Um, they want to give you a virtual hug in the 5D. um, but I just feel like, use that energy. If you feel like anybody's throwing you energy, you feel like, and you kind of know it when you keep, when you randomly see, I don't know, flashes of their face, or you kind of just see certain synchronicities, or your ears, like the buzzing, not the buzzing, the that ding, that bell in your ear, regardless of, yeah, I'm just saying that to say, use this energy, transmute it, build upon yourself, because that can be felt too. If you are dealing with a twin flame situation, that can be felt too. Um, and yeah, okay, let's keep going. Oy. Hot thoughts about you. I only focus on what I can control in my world, right? So this is where we at. Somebody's definitely got, you definitely got somebody up in their mind, but this is where we at. Balance. Once again, I'm gonna read it. I only focus on what I can control in my world, right? So you gotta, it's about, taking that responsibility for yourself and no longer, you know, um, giving out and kind of being that kind of person for everybody else if you haven't even had the chance to be it for yourself. Um, be involving a Scorpio. Okay. I almost want to do a little mermaid. I'll see if there's anything else. I don't have mermaids here. Okay. Um, do I have, where are my mermaids? Oh goodness, they're somewhere. Okay. I don't know. Whatever it has happened in the past with a person, they could have contracted some things. Anywho, somebody saying they miss your pillow talks, but this could be the very same person that could have contracted something or stuck in something or what have you. But it's not our back to carry, darling. Let's see here. Let's do. Oh, here they are. So let's do mermaids. Okay, last minute messages. Love. Look at her. Falling in love with herself. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. As far as finding a love that matches your energy, it can't come from a feeling of lack. It can't come from a place of, I'm missing something. And so I need to find somebody to cover that up. Or I'm bored. And so I need somebody to occupy that time. You're not going to find the love of your life that way. You're not going to find a love that speaks to your heart and soul that way. You can only find it when you fall in love with yourself. My beautiful free spirits. Yes, unabandoned. I feel like this energy of unabandoned, being unabandoned in your own energy, being unabandoned in how you decide to express and explore yourself, and where you are now, what you've had to vibrate higher to reach a sense of awareness of yourself, as well as yourself in the relation of others. You had to go through all that track so you don't have to go backwards. Anybody that comes that maybe from the past, they either have to kind of be on that same vibration. They have to either be on the road to that path, or they just can't fit. It's just, this is like, the conversations won't be the same, like the energy just won't be the same if you are elevating where you are. Some people, you check back up with them, it's like they're literally like fumbling around with the same things, fumbling around with the same complaints, fumbling around with what it was that pissed them off last time you've seen them, whether that been 6 months ago, whether that been 2 years ago, whether that been 5 years ago. Meanwhile, my collective, y'all been sitting here like changing every like 4 5 months, and you're a different fucking person. So it's like, it's fine, but it's not going to work anymore if this is what you're in it for. If this is what you're in it for, you know, you've had to do this all your life. You had to do this all your life. And you're going to get exactly what your heart's calling to you. But whatever doesn't fit the bill is going to seek to take up space. So don't allow it. Whatever doesn't fit the bill is going to seek to take up space. So don't allow it. All right. They gotta meet ya. They gotta meet ya. They want to. Mm. I'm about to say they need to meet you if they want to eat you. I don't know why I said it like that, yo. But hey, it is what it is. Feelings. There's a lot of feelings around you right now in your energy. A lot of people are feeling some kind of way about you right now. Um, and that's okay. Look at her. Does she seem bothered? Oh, look at her. Look at her arm over her head. Does she even seem like whatever's happening around her? And there's a lot of like activity happening around her, but she's still in her essence and her power, Empress energy. Um, I think this is just gorgeous um, because you've re-energized and you've awakened, and you all you really have to do in this point in time is just sit back and kind of observe people. You don't have to say a thing. All right. Ah, thank you so much for letting me kind of read for you today. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. Please let me know, like, what it is that you kind of want to see more on this channel, any kind of readings particularly. I'm probably not going to do signs like that. I don't know. I go back and forth with signs because I feel like sometimes people focus too much on a sign. We're made up of so many signs, and you always see all the signs and all the readings show up. And so it's like I kind of want people to get more into like this idea that they are truly made up of a multitude of signs, as opposed to just identifying with one all the time. um, and so I don't know. And plus, it's a lot of work, and I got another job. I got my main job, and so like I don't. I mean, I'm not too fond about breaking up in signs, but I am very curious. If that is something that you guys want, then I'll definitely make it happen. Because honestly, it's y'all, y'all who I got, and y'all who I want to please right now in this era of my life. Outside of pleasing myself, um, y'all please me with these interactions, and so it's like I want to give y'all uh, some pleasure for myself virtually. uh, I don't know why I'm in this energy right now. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing to still be in this kind of uh, sexy energy despite all that's happened today. But this could be y'all energy. Maybe y'all feeling like ready to kind of like feel a little hot. Um, if you are feeling a little hot, continue to love and explore yourself. That don't mean to go out there and find somebody to, look, everybody's business is their business, but just, be careful because your energy is vibrating so high. It's like if you're not giving your body to like the right situation, you could either have an attachment of some kind, whether it's a physical person that can't get rid of you, or somebody that leaves you stuck in your head, or somebody that's trying to give you something that you can't, get rid of. Um, I don't know why I said that. Through any way, whether it be a spiritual demon, transmitted demon, or a sexual transmitted demon, or a child. If you're not trying to have no babies right now, I feel like that's what kind of be the result during this energy because you're vibrating too high, and there's just so much low vibrational, instant gratification kind of energy out right now that it's just not going to mesh with you. Um, so yeah, be creative and explore yourself. Explore your creativity. I feel like transmutation. Using that energy is really going to like. This is what it's going to do. Put you with that Queen of Pentacles energy. She got her own pentacle. She got her own bag, yo. And then whatever comes afterwards, it's not going to be bent on like, oh, well, so and so has this and so has that, and so I have this control over them, and they're going to love me the way I want them to love me because I have control over them. Like, no, it's not going to be that. It's going to be like this person has their life and their accomplishments and what they're working on, and you have your life and your accomplishments or whatever you're working on, and you guys are able to bring this together. They bring their 5 cups, you brought your 5 cups, and it's the 10 of cups. Their experiences, your experiences, and it's the 10 of cups. But first, this is where you're headed. Having a sense of power and relaxation in your own power. Not being afraid to take up that space, not being afraid to secure yourself and making sure that you got yourself. That making sure that you being a big sexy, daddy to yourself, being a sugar daddy to yourself, treating yourself, securing yourself, building up yourself, because that's what's gonna make you even more sexy and magnetic um, than you already are naturally. Thank y'all. Until next time.